Hello, hello, you guys. Let me turn this off and down. Hello. Welcome back, you guys. This is Kaoru here. And it's been a while since I have streamed, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and turn this music back on. So, today we're gonna try to get through this as quickly as we can. I've got quite a bit of things I gotta do today. Ooh. Reaper gear. I was told this is gonna be a pretty quick event. So we have a free barding and a couple of... No. We have free barding for the chocobo, and we have one of these right here for housing. So let's go ahead and get done as quickly as we can. That would be great. Alright. Says no love lost. Lisette de Valentione has her mitts full this Valentine's Day. 'Tis the season of ardor and affection, and romance is thick upon the air. I, Lisette of House Valentione, entreat you, dearest one, to breathe deep and take love's richness, its cloying, rosy radiance, into your bosom. Hold now for a moment, traveler, this face. Yes, I know it well. You are love's humblest servant, ardor and adoration foremost champion. Ah, what a delight it is to see you once again, and in such blessed times as these. Alas, every rose has a thorn, and even the fairest of seasons is not without its trials. Indeed, trouble is afoot, and it thickens the hearts of all in this realm. Oh, there's Astrid. Whoops. I couldn't see her. She's so tiny. Do you recall a Moogle by the name of Kuka Cup? Self-styled munificent maestro of the myriad matters of the heart. Heart-shaped palm? Ring any bells? Ah, excellent. For those woes we speak are specifically his. Valentione's Day is a joyous occasion, but not always so for those who acquit themselves as post-moguls of the realm. I can't talk today, you guys. Kopka Cup has his poor paws full, delivering heartwarming missives far and wide, hither and thither. Though he would never admit it, I fear he's at his wit's end. But you, benevolent adventurer that you are, can provide precisely what our hirsute herald requires oh so desperately. Pray, lend Kupka Cup your talent, and retrieve him from the edge whereupon his wits now teeter so precariously. Okay. If I must. A working adventure is a happy adventure, I guess. Marvelous! You are a hero through and through. Kupka Cup bleh, will be so relieved. I shall fetch him at once. There's gonna be a cutscene. I'm gonna have to switch the text mode. Do. Alright. Why, could it be? So it is. Kaoru. Returned again this year to aid us in another Valentine's Day celebration, have you? Once an emissary of love, always an emissary of love, Kupo. God damn it. I forgot. I'm gonna have to do Kupos. Now then, I hear from Astrid that you would help me in my hour of need, for which I am most grateful. However, it is not the work itself that vexes me, but rather a colleague of mine, a clueless courier newly inducted into our vocation. Every Valentine's Day, we emissaries are overtaxed, and this season has proven no exception. I had hoped to nip this issue in the bud by petitioning the deputy post-moogle for a helping paw or two. He obliged, but has sent someone altogether worthless, an undisciplined tyro. To make matters worse, the deaf thing is painfully ignorant in the ways of the heart. You should hear the way she speaks to the clientele. What an ugly gift. Love must be blind. In such nonsense. Left to her own devices, I fear she will ruin Valentione's day, Kupo. Give the girl the axe, you cry. The impulse is very much with me, I assure you, but I can't rightly turn away the very assistance for which I begged. I would come across as the most wretched ingrate to ever have wings. Yet I haven't the time to train her, let alone the patience. Fretna, our harried herald, you are right to have sought our help, for I have come upon the cleverest of solutions to your predicament. We shall enlist the help of our doughty adventurer and House Valentione's very own Astrid to accompany said callous courier. Oh gosh, Astrid, I'm sorry. You cannot be surprised at my suggestion. 'Tis a most natural fit. Kaoru, so skilled in so many subjects, will teach your assistant the clientele art of the post, while Astrid shall instruct the Moogle the ways of the ardor and adoration. There, a splendid plan if I do say so myself. I can't talk today, guys, I'm sorry. Are you both sure you're up for the task? It isn't too great of a bother? What a seasonable relief indeed, Kupo. I shall bring her to you at once, for there is not a moment to lose. Coffee. Coffee helps everything, guys. Ah, look at the chocobo! May I introduce to you my fledgling post-moogle charge, Pukti Pico, and her loyal chocobo, oh dear, this is rather awkward. I confess your friend's name has slipped my mind, Kupo. Salutations, one and all. As for my chocobo, his name can't have slipped your mind because he hasn't one. I refer to him simply as my partner dear, or when I'm feeling particularly silly, Bird. Many an acquaintance of mine has attempted to provide him a name or two, but none of them ever stick. Or should I say, I always forget them? In any case, you may call him whatever you like. It makes no difference, least of all to him. I don't know, you need to name your chocobo. Yes, well, be that as it may, I have tasked Pukti Pico with these deliveries, all of which I would ask you to join her on. These two are to accompany me? Very well. Who am I to turn away? Whoever you are. Our first stop is the Carpenter's Guild. Bird and I shall await you there. Yeah, we got our work cut out for us, don't we? Carpenter's Guild it is. Do do do. Do 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 do. Oh. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, so I do have to like I can't dilly-dally today with this event or anything. I have an apartment inspection for me and my boyfriend's apartment. I think a little bit at 12:30, so I have to clean up a few things here and there. Let's see how Pukti Pico acquits herself. Surely she can't be so terrible as Kupka described. I don't know, she might be pretty bad. Oh, this recipient is out on an errand or some such. A pity. As for the parcel, well, since no one is available to take it, I say we just leave it in any old place. There are other assignments to be getting on with, after all. I say, now hold on for a moment. I am no post-Moogle, granted, but merely abandoning a package like this before a door seems a touch disrespectful, does it not? What we have here is a gift, an item crafted with love and care. It deserves to be treated as such. Who is this from, exactly? A young woman, if memory serves, daughter to the man meant to receive this. Oh yes, and there was something about her training at the Culinarian Guild, I think. My memory is hazy. Yeah, no, we ought to make the delivery in person. You make an interesting point. The man is out on an errand, yes? And since he is with the Carpenters Guild, it stands to reason he is out collecting lumber. And from the Botanist Guild, like as not. We shall start our search there, for a Valentine's Day gift must be delivered straight into the recipient's hands. You tell her, Astrid. So we gotta go to the Botanist's Guild now. What? That was, wait, whoa, wait. Hopefully he's there. It's the guy who looked like Hildebrand. Oh no, I'm chasing this guy. He needs to be there, right? Hildy? Oh, I don't see him anywhere. I missed him. Alright, let's go to the Botanist Guild. Maybe he went to the Botanist Guild too. One can only hope. I believe we have found the man who, to whom the package was intended. I can't read. English is hard. A delivery for you, sir. You weren't at the guild when we came calling, so we took the liberty of tracking you down. Alright, give it here then. Oh, what's all this? Valentine's Day chocolate? Now this is a surprise. My daughter's an apprentice in the Culinarian Guild, you see. I had heard she'd been selected to make the chocolates for the festivities this year, but I certainly didn't expect to receive any myself. And how wonderful that you did. It is not every day one's daughter is accorded the honor of crafting such a beloved confectionery. She must be quite the culinarian. That she is. My pride and joy, that girl. What a pleasant surprise this package was. Certainly made my day. I can't thank you enough for bringing it all the way out here to me like you have. I'll never forget this kindness. I gotta turn this down. It's really loud in my headset. Goodness. Seems like a bit of an overreaction to be handed some food, doesn't it? He appreciated that we delivered it with care. That's what savvy post-moogles call customer satisfaction. Oh. I got a Kupo. Agreed. There is a lesson to be learned here, Pukti. Joy is not meant to be kept to oneself. It is a feeling that yearns to be shared. And we played a part in bringing him happiness, so it is little wonder that he wished to share his felicity with us. So, joy is meant to be shared? Well, when you put it that way, I suppose that's not so foreign a concept. When something makes me smile or laugh, I do tend to talk my companion's ear off about it, and I'm often made the happier for it. Whoa, chocoball. But enough about that. Time is wasting. Best be off on our next delivery. The recipient awaits at the Whistling Miller, by the looks of it. Whistling Miller. Where is that exactly? Oh. Not that far, we can just walk there. Pardon me, but I have a delivery for you, ma'am. For me? Oh. It's from one of my dearest companions. And look what they've sent. Pink seashells? Are they not extraordinary? Look at their vibrancy. Ah, and a card. Happy Valentine's Day. How delightful. Shells? Empty ones? You can't even eat those. At least the other fellow received chocolate. Bhakti, that is abominably abominably, I can't read. Abominably rude. You must forgive our friend here. She is not accustomed to deliveries such as these. There's nothing to forgive, I assure you. I could hardly be upset after receiving a gift like this, and from the loved one I've not seen in quite some time. My friend, you see, is an adventurer in their own right. They enjoy being cryptic, though, and never outright tell me where they've been. Rather, they make me guess by dropping hints in the form of curiosities such as these. What a blessing this parcel is. I was only just wondering how they were faring and where their journeys had brought them. Thank you, Miss Postmoogle. You have brightened my day. Love is a mystery indeed, and a funny one at that. It is my pleasure to tell you, Pukti, that love is a many-splendored thing, and we each have our own unique way of expressing it. The friendship between that girl and her adventurer companion is a perfect example. That gift, which appeared merely frippery to you, was a treasure in her eyes. It's important for adventurers to check in with their beloved. Perhaps she is a friend in Lenosia. Perhaps her friend is traveling to Ruby Sea. Yeah, no, it's important for the adventurers to check in. It is often said that no news is good news, but I very much doubt that to be the case for those in your line of work. So you mean to say, this friend of hers, that this was her friend's way of telling that young woman that all is well? Their way of assuaging any worries she might be harboring about their safety. How fascinating. To be sure, were I to be separated from my bird, here by expansive seas or vast mountain ranges, I'd like to hear from him from time to time. Perhaps not every day. That would be irksome, but to know that he's in good health would be not altogether disagreeable, I suppose. Anywho, no sense in losing ourselves in thought. Not when a parcel sits burning a hole in my satchel, Kupo. Our next delivery takes us to Abkalu Falls. Let's away. I can't speak today. I'm so sorry. More coffee. Greetings, sir. I have for you here a parcel from one of Ulda's preeminent art dealers, Kupo. At last, her earrings, they've arrived. Goodness gracious, how stunning they are. This craftsmanship, this meticulous attention to detail. I couldn't have hoped for a better present for my wife. She'll be over the moon to receive them. Her birthday's coming up, you see, and I wanted to ensure her special day is just that. I've even given Cuppa Cup's palm a vigorous pat. I hear tell that one touch is enough to bring a couple happiness for all the years to come. Let's hope so. You did well to bring these all the way out here without a scratch on them, you know. I'd begun to worry that by the time I received them, the poor things would be nothing more than scuffed, dented rocks. You've got a bright future ahead of you in the postal service, friend. Thank you. Now this is odd. There's a flutter in my chest. A tickle in my stomach, Kupo. Have I taken ill? Or do compliments and words of gratitude always elicit this sort of response? Trust me when I say you are not ill, Pukti. That flutter you feel, those ticklish sensations you describe, that is fondness, a form of love, indeed. And it was made manifest by the man's appreciation for what you provided. Oh, so this love nonsense. Why, it isn't nonsense at all, is it? It's quite wonderful, actually. I liken it, too. The feeling that my bird and I settled down for an afternoon nap in the 12's wood. When I tucked myself under his wing and we are warmed by the sunlight breaking through the trees. Perhaps you haven't mastered the concept entirely, but I do believe we are making strides in the right direction. You certainly seem more attuned to the ways of the heart than when we first made our acquaintance and in year 8. Now that all 3 parcels have reached the right hands, let us return to Miketo's amphitheater. No doubt Cup is anxious to know how Pukti fared. Oh, we went in a circle. Huh. Here they are, our agents of affection, our heralds of the heart, returned at last, and not before time, Kupo. Tell me, how went your deliveries? Splendid, each and every one. The recipients were all thrilled to receive their parcels, and I'm pleased to say Pukti Pico learned something along the way. Yes, I do believe I did. Love is, well, it's quite a bit more complicated than I first imagined it to be. There are hidden depths to it, ones I didn't see before. I may not be an expert on the subject yet, but I would like to think my ignorance is not quite as dire as it once was. You are making progress, certainly. I'm glad of it. And just so long as you did not offend anyone, I could not ask for more. Anywho, I am indebted to you, Astrid, Kaoru. You have spared at least 3 citizens of the realm from potential cruelty, however unintended it may have been. So I am being too harsh. Pukti, you have shown a true concerted effort to understand the labyrinthian complexities of the heart. And as a reward, I am inclined to set you another task. For in truth, your work is not yet finished. Much more is there to be done in this Valentione day, Kupo. When you've the time, speak with me again, and I shall tell you all about it. Okay, next quest. And this is where we get our barding. Post Moogle's barding. That was like 20 minutes, I think. Not bad. Alright. Love's labors. Kupka Cup has a matter of the heart on his mind. There you are, and not a moment too soon. Your unwavering devotion to the ways of ardor and affection, love and romance, courtship and intimacy is both commendable and deeply appreciated. So, to the task of which I spoke, it involves a woman by the name of Alois? I don't want to say it's Alois. No, it's not Alois, it's Alois. Okay. Who only just posted a parcel with no small amount of urgency. However, she then returned begging us to call off its delivery, a highly unusual request, and her eyes, twin pools of sorrow, Kupo. She fled straight away ere I could even get my bearings, let alone ask what troubles her so. Will you help me seek her out? Yeah, let's do it. You're too kind. Now, as for this young woman, she is an Elizan of great beauty, and thus should be not an easy one to overlook. Last I saw her, she had just made a sharp left at the fork in the road, unless my eyes deceive me. To the left, you say? That way lies the Great Lone Growery, if I'm not mistaken. I will accompany you there at Cup. Kaoru, Pukti Pico, you two will come look near. God damn it! You two will look near Nofaka's altar. Should you come upon her before we do, come find us at the brewery. Sorry, I'm moving my camera constantly. It's just because I cannot see. That was a bad angle for me to choose. So let's go to the altar. It'll be this one, right? Yeah. Alright. Super easy to find. We were told not to talk to her. We were supposed to find Astrid and the others. What are you doing? Who? Me? Yes, I am Alois. Why do you ask? We were wondering what was wrong? Kupka Cup wants to see me, you say. But whatever for? He's beside himself with worry, Kupo. He told us you turned tail and darted off looking dreadfully stricken, downright morose. You can understand his concern, surely. I see. I owe him an apology for worrying him as I have, and an explanation for my frantic flight as well. Kupka is still at Miketo's amphitheater, correct? I'll go look to him at once. I'll go to him at once. I cannot read. I think the problem is I'm like trying to like rush it, so my brain isn't like being able to catch up with my words. Actually, never mind. She's already gone. I suppose I shall go and fetch him then, shall I? Meet us at the amphitheater, Kaoru, and do hurry. Sorry. We wouldn't want her dashing off again. So I have to go to the amphitheater? Yeah. Okay. Why did I go that way? Why did I go back that way? Oh my gosh. Another reason why I need to hurry up with this event, because I'm just like not 100% today. Hello, bunny boy. Alright, cutscene. First, let me start by saying how grateful I am that you would think to come and check on me. The truth of the matter is, I've received an offer of marriage. I meant to accept, which is why I came to you initially, Kupka, to see that my reply would be delivered safely. However, as I was writing to him, okay, give me 2 seconds. However, as I was writing to tell him yes, I found myself hesitating more than I ought to have been. I began to wonder if I was making a terrible decision, not only for me, but for him as well. The man who seeks my hand is an Ishgardian noble, and goes by the name of Izumail. At the moment he is quite ill, and is seeking treatment here in Gridania. Do not misunderstand me. I was overjoyed to hear of his devotion. A life spent with him would be a wonderful thing. But I'm no noble. I'm of the most common stock, no more special than a weed underfoot. I wasn't raised with the aristocratic manners a future wife of his requires. Who am I to marry into nobility? I must destroy my previous missive and pen a new letter telling him I can't go through with it. But that one I'll hand deliver. I won't have an emissary of love delivering such ill tidings. Now, I don't pretend to be an expert in the ways of the heart, but isn't love the desire to be with someone forever and on? The desire for a trusted partner in this world, someone with whom you can share your joys and your woes. If you care for him, be with him. Wouldn't it upset you to do anything but? It certainly seems to have. I may not have much experience with this, but I know that were I and my chocobo to be separated, I wouldn't like it. Not one bit. I don't believe giving up is a solution, Kupo. Verily, I myself am of Ishgardian nobility, and can thus speak from a place of authority. Each of our houses has its own traditions. It is our titles that connect us, not our principles. Before making your decision, seek the counsel of your beloved and learn what his family values. I could not agree more. After all, it is doubts you harbor, not a lack of affection. If you believe his heart to be yours entire, then trust that he will listen to your troubles, that you and he can solve them together. Why not send one more letter? Explain what it is that vexes you. Yes, I see your point. It's unfair of me to hide my feelings like this. He's owed my honesty. But how does one even write such a letter? I wouldn't know where to begin. Perhaps you should explain your apprehension about fulfilling your duties as wife to a man of a great house. Make it clear that, should you decide to join his social milieu, you will require time to study, learn, and train before you are comfortable. A word of warning, though. To compromise the very woman you are in order to bend to the rigors of nobility may leave you jaded, haggard, and altogether infuriated. Thus, I suggest that you first inquire as to whether his family is capable of accepting you as you are. Why not simply write down all your worries? I don't fancy myself a poet of passions or what have you, but there's something to be said for getting everything out in the open. All of these ideas have a great deal of merit, and each should be given due consideration. Kaoru, what say you? Which of these notions has struck a chord with you? Ask for help adapting to his style. Make clear that you won't... tell him exactly what... Yeah, no, tell him what's wrong. So that he's not... Like, because you owe him. Like, you owe him that much. Thank you for your insight, everyone. I believe I know what I must do. Do now. Gosh dang, I can't read. Then let's fetch you parchment, quill, and ink. Fortunate that you have us, you know. For we emissaries are never far from instruments of the post. Why, I shall even provide you the Valentione themed stationery. There, it's done. Now all that's left is for him to read it. My darling is likely in the gentry's ward. I know he enjoys sitting in solitude on a bench not far from the gates. He'll be there like as not. Then that's where we shall first try. Try first. We will be back with his response as soon as we are able. Tally-ho, bird! Love's work awaits. Bird. It's just like... I'm pretty sure Daryl had a dog in The Walking Dead that he just called Dog. That's what that kind of reminds me of. Oh dear. I'm so fidgety. I just can't sit still for nerves. No, I can't take this any longer. I refuse to stand idly by while my future is decided without me. That does it. I'm going to the gentry's ward this instant. I can't read. Alois, you can't! And she's gone. Sorry, I sneezed. Our duty as emissaries of love and affection demands we see that lovelorn lasts through this trying time. I shall meet you at the gates of the gentry's ward. Okay. And there she go. I think you can just teleport to her, right? Oh. Did I go the wrong way? Yes, I did. Not anything new, trust me. I'm very much directionally challenged. It's nothing new. Happens quite often. Not embarrassed in the slightest. I'm sorry to have run off again like that, but I couldn't just wait around twiddling my thumbs another moment more. Honestly, it looks like a Stinian from afar. I think it's because the hair and the shirt are almost exactly what Estinian was wearing at one point, I think. We have a letter for you from one Ms. Eloise herself. Alois. I said it. Not Eloise. Alois. From Miss Alois herself, Kupo. A missive from my love. Thank you kindly, Post Moogles. That's how you read? Perhaps it's not my place, but if I may. Alois thinks a great deal of you. We watched her as she wrote that letter, that letter you now hold. And we could see plain as day how much she cares for you. If there's love to be found in this world, it's there. In every word she has put to the page. The heart and its intricacies aren't my forte, I admit. But if you've even half as much affection for her as she has for you, then what you two share is something wondrous. I only hope you can both weather whatever troubles come your way. The heart isn't my forte indeed. For one who claims such a thing, you show remarkable perspicacity in the matter. You are quite changed from the Moogle I once knew. Color me impressed, Kupo. You are good to concern yourselves over my and Alois's affairs. Your kindness does you a good deal of credit. I shall pen my response this instant. Can I trust that you deliver it straight to her once I've finished? We serve at your pleasure. Your trust is not misplaced in us, good sir. Did you hear that? He's going to reply. We should return to Miketo's amphitheater at once. I don't want to be here when he sent our Post-Moogle friends all the way back there. Post-Moogle. Yes, it would be rather awkward were his letter to have no recipient. Let us explain the situation to Lizette and wait for Puckty and Kupka's delivery. Should I come over here and talk? Yes, because everybody just carries around parchment and quills and ink. Screw it, I'ma just walk. Our eminent emissary of adoration and affection is with us once more, and now that we are assembled, we've only to wait for our custodians of Azamile's reply. I feel sick to my stomach. What if I've angered him? What if he calls off the whole engagement? I have a feeling that's not what's gonna happen. We have returned. And with your beloved's painstakingly penned post in paw. Pucky Pico, I was drawn to your advice in particular. I wrote down all of my worries, concerns, and questions in a clear and concise fashion, and responded with, well, with some confusion, it seems. Although now, at least he's aware of what troubles me, and for what he says he is grateful. And for that he says he's grateful. He's very sweet here, you see. He tells me that together we will go down this list of mine and solve one problem at a time. Where we live and how will be upon us. Oh, sorry. Where we live and how will be up to us to decide, not his family. I have come to ensure my letter has reached you and see if you have yet read it. After all, you did the same for me. It would be unkind to not return the favor, no? Oh God, how embarrassing. You caught me spying on you, didn't you? You're embarrassed. For what, pray? I found it endearing, my darling. Ah, these companions of yours, did they assist you in your writing to me? Then we are in your debt. Kiss, 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 please. Alois, my love. What say you to tea at the Caroline Canopy? There we can discuss our future. A conversation which is long overdue, I should think. Dang it, they didn't kiss. Thank you, my friends. Where would I be without your help? And I promise yours will be the first invitations we post once we've settled on a day. What? Goodness gracious me! Do my eyes deceive me? Pucky Pico, your palm. Is it a heart? Oh, it's a heart! Why, it's adopted the very same... Sorry. Why, it's adopted the very shape of the season, and it's lovely beyond compare, Kupo. And 'tis much of a muchness with mine, or so I flatter myself to think. I can't rightly explain it, but seeing those two together brought a flutter to my chest, a spring to my wings, and the next thing I knew, my palm began to tingle in the most peculiar of ways. Sorry. It's just such a marvelous thing to know that we had a hand in ushering Azumaya and Alois's story into its next chapter. And to think it was all performed strictly through the art of the post. Affectionate missives are more than just the silly folderol I assumed them to be. I see now that they show what's in our hearts like nothing else can. And we emissaries are their trusted custodians. That we are, Pucky. Only do remember that letters require more than just love. They are also in need of names and addresses. And speaking of names, perhaps you might bestow one upon a certain chocobo. Think of it as a show of not only kindness, but love too. A show of love, you say? I suppose you're right. I was never able to recall the names given to my Moogle acquaintances, but I bet I could arrive at something that actually sticks. I will give it some thought. Make sure I've done this bird justice. Oh, chocobo! My once foolish fledgling wings has her own. Wait, what? My once foolish fledgling has wings of her own at last. How proud I am to see you soar. You are a credit to the emissaries of ardor and affection with your short heart. God dang it. I can't read. Your heart-shaped palm. It is my most sincere honor to have you among our ranks, and I pray that you will continue this most revered work. I would love nothing more, Kupo. God, can I stop reading it? What joy to be blessed with so many couriers, and in this season of sublimity, no less. 'Tis heartening indeed to watch our numbers grow and grow, for with so many, we can ensure that ardor and affection accompany all of the fair creatures of this realm, where their journeys take them. Can I stop reading it? Thank you for the barding. Alright. So that was all of the quests. If I recall, actually, I'm gonna... There we go. I'm gonna put it on my chocobo, actually. We're gonna go ahead and see what it looks like real quick. But before that, let me see. I think we come over here. Yeah, okay, so it just costs Gil for the mobile. I'm gonna buy a few of them, actually. They're probably gonna end up going in my house and my FC room, so 3 should be okay. So we're gonna go ahead and see what the before we go, we're gonna go ahead and see what the barding looks like. And then after that, I'm gonna go ahead and go to my FC room and see if I can't place the mobile. Alright, moment of truth, you guys. Oh, that is adorable. Whoa, oh my gosh, look at how cute it is. That is really cute. I hope eventually we end up getting like a post-Moogles like outfit. I know that the hat is obtainable. The hat is obtainable through Moogle deliveries, I believe. I have not done it yet, and I kind of want to now, seeing this. It's really cute. Wow. The bloomers are adorable. Holy crap. Actually, let's just do this. Never mind, it's a little bit difficult. Yeah, like, it's really cute. It's definitely worth it. And it's a free barding. Dang. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and place the mobile. I'm gonna go to my FC house. And then after that, I shall, leave you guys. Let's see, how long have we been streaming? Not long. These are pretty quick quests, so we've been almost an hour. Yeah, almost an hour, it says. So it didn't take too long. Nope, nope, nope. Okay. Since it has been 55 minutes, I think I might actually end up clipping this real quick. Alright. So, let's go ahead and go to my private chambers. Alright, I do have maximum, I do have the maximum amount of items you can have. So I'm gonna probably end up taking this mobile here and putting it away. Ooh, pretty. Wow, it looks really pretty. Definitely worth it, actually, in my opinion. It's really cute. So, I will be leaving you shortly. I do want to, actually, before... I'm gonna go ahead and turn this down, because I don't know why it's so loud today. Actually, what was... Anyways, so before I leave you guys, I'm gonna like sit her down real quick so that she can just... Nope. I have a few things I have to say, is why I'm taking my time. Alright, so... So... Okay, yeah. I want it to look decent. Okay. So, a few quick things. A few updates. I'm very, very happy. We ended up reaching 100 subscribers, which is great. And, the channel is slowly growing. I've gotten, in the last 28 days, if I remember correctly, let me look at my analytics real quick. Yeah, let's see. My analytics show... Jeez, in the last 28 days I've had over 7,000 views. Like, that's crazy. Very, very crazy. And in the last 48 hours, 378 views. That's very crazy. Never did I think I was gonna get that many. However, though I have to bring up the fact that literally, I think it says 99% of you guys that are watching aren't subscribed. I don't like pandering at all. But if you do subscribe, it would mean a whole lot. Or even just leaving a like, leaving a comment, you know, sharing the video, sharing the streams. I do plan on continuously, sorry, uploading more of the highlight videos that I've been doing from my Endwalker streams. And then after that, I do have a few games in mind that I'm going to be streaming, which I think I might also end up clipping and saving and doing highlight videos for those as well. I'm trying my hardest to keep things organized and to set things up for the channel to make them more accessible. So I'm happy for those who are subscribed. I'm happy for those who have been watching my videos consistently. You know, leaving likes, leaving comments. It's been really great. I also have to give a little shout out to my friend Ray. He's been like promoting so much of my channel to people. It's been crazy. So he is actually, his channel, he does Minecraft videos. He's a very nice guy, very awesome dude. Very knowledgeable dude as well. He streams on Twitch, and like I said, he has a YouTube channel where he does Minecraft videos. And I have his channel actually featured on my channel. I plan on, you know, adding more people to the awesome people that I have featured on my channel, but he's number one because he's, without him I could not get to 100 subscribers, let's be honest. So go ahead and like check him out if you could too. Like, it would mean a lot to me. I'm supposed to say like, comment, and subscribe, but I don't say those things like a lot of people, because again it sounds like pandering. So instead I'm just gonna say thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a lovely day and a happy Valentine's Day whenever it comes around. So 4 more days? Wow, 4 more days. Oh gosh. I do plan on having an update video pretty soon on the state of the channel and what I plan on doing with it in the future. So make sure you guys keep your eyes open for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.